Welcome to my mini series, everybody. Welcome to She Wants Everything video mini podcast. Today we are on my college room bed because this is the only way that I can record, make do with what you have. So I'm starting this mini series very impulsively. Sorry, I did not pick my nose. There was like a furry on my nose. Because I am deciding to just do it. I've been thinking about doing a video like for way too long, honestly, since I've started, but I was too insecure about my double chin and blah 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 that we won't even get into. So I was like, you know what, I have an extra 15 minutes. I don't want the videos to be super long. Here we freaking go. Today's mini episode is about literally not thinking and just doing, and I felt like that was very fitting. Because, guys, let's just be for real right now with ourselves. How many times have we thought about something for so long and we just don't do it? Out of fear, out of commitment issues, out of, what if I put all my energy into this and nothing's gonna come of it? And while I'm here to tell you, I don't even know how this video is gonna do today. I don't even know if people are gonna listen to me today. I don't even know if, like, what I'm saying right now. Do you know? And maybe you're like, maybe I shouldn't listen to you then because you don't know what you're saying on your podcast, but not really, because I kind of do know what I'm saying. It's just a little not organized, and sometimes that is okay, and that is something that we have to learn to be comfortable with if we're wanting to take a risk. If you're wanting to live an ordinary, mundane life, that's totally fine. But then this podcast is probably not for you, and this episode is probably not for you. But if you are this person that's been wanting to do something, you want to do something creative, you want to do something non-traditional, or maybe you do want to go to law school and you're trying to figure it out, but you're too scared that you're not going to pass the LSAT or the baby bar. Let me tell you, I don't know how this is going to turn out. I don't know how your life is going to turn out. For goodness sakes, I don't even know what my life is going to be like. All I know is that you have the control to do whatever you want, like right now. Given your circumstances, I think if you are blessed enough to be watching this video on the internet, if you are blessed enough to search whatever you want on the internet, then that probably means you have the ability to literally do anything right now. Like, you can continue to watch this video for the next 5 minutes, or you can shut it off, and maybe that was enough for you to hear that you should just go start that damn hobby or that damn passion of yours or that idea that you started working on, but then you stopped because you were afraid of it failing. And I'm not gonna lie, you probably are going to fail. You probably are going to fail at least once, if not 10 times, if not 12 times, if not 1,200 times. However, if you look at every single successful person and define your own success, it could be the most successful artist. It doesn't mean that he's a billionaire, but it means that he's successful because he's probably one of the top in his whole genre. Or maybe you do look at money as success and you look at a billionaire who's successful. They did not take small chances, and they did not take no for an answer, and they did not take their energy and only put half of their energy into a project. And there has been so many stories. You can literally probably look up on YouTube right now stories of successful people failing or being rejected. And most of these people, I don't necessarily think they even thought about doing what they're doing now through and through. The thing is, you can think about, you can manifest, you can write down whatever, but if you don't put in the effort for it, if you don't put the action to what you want to do, this goes for myself right now. I thought about making a video like this for 10 months, but the fact that I was thinking about it for 10 months, I could have been doing this 10 months ago. It's the whole question of, what is holding you back? What is making you not do it? And you have to get to the root of the problem. Is it because you are afraid of other people's opinions? Well, guess what? I'm sorry, but those opinions should have no value over you. If people want to criticize you and judge you for you trying something a little bit different, at the end of the day, they are the ones losing, because I guarantee you, they probably themselves want to do something a little extra out of the ordinary, or maybe they're just so close-minded that they can't even see it that way. You probably will outshine them. Like, I'm sorry to say that, but I think it's the truth. And if you yourself are just willing to take the risk, to take the action, it doesn't need to be so extreme. It just needs to be one step closer to what your goal is. Listen, people who succeed and fail have the same goal. It's like two people can sit here and say, oh, I have a goal of hitting 1 million subscribers on YouTube, but one of them actually hits 1 million subscribers on YouTube and the other one doesn't. Why? Because the first person who succeeded probably didn't think about it for so long to the point where they never did anything with their goal, versus the second person who was just constantly thinking about it, reading article after article, watching podcast after podcast, how to start a YouTube channel, but they never do it because there's this fear, there's this gap between, should I actually do it, or screw it, I'm actually just gonna do it. And that first person was willing to take the risk, was willing to take on the embarrassment, the shame, the cringe, if you will, to start it because it was that important to them. It's a passion of theirs, it's probably a hobby of theirs, and that made them have a successful career off of it. So guys, I also didn't want to be the person to constantly preach to you guys and be like, well, I think you should do this, and you should stop doing this, and you should stop listening to these people, because at the end of the day, I'm the same. Just because I'm at a prestigious school like NYU, and just because I'm getting an education, and just because I'm starting this podcast, and on the outside it might look like I'm really improving my life, which in a way that I am. I'm getting quality education. I'm lucky enough to, I should say, I'm lucky enough to have access to all the equipment that I need, aka not a DSLR camera, not something super fancy, literally just my iPhone 10 and my laptop and this microphone. And I'm just doing it. But that does not mean I have it all figured out, and doesn't mean I even have a plan. I don't even have a plan. My plan is to just go with the flow and see where this takes me, because at the end of the day, something that I learned recently from a guest speaker that came to my school and talked to us about fashion and business, she said something to me that really stuck with me, and that was, you can do everything right. You can take all the quote-unquote right steps, but you just never know where you're going to land in life, and when your career is going to take a pivot, when your life is going to take a complete U-turn. You literally have no idea, because you don't know what life is going to throw at you, whether it's good or bad, and you don't know how you're going to handle that situation until you get there. So stop thinking of a freaking plan and just do it. Like, honestly, just do it. As long as it's not harmful to yourself and other people. And this is what I'm doing today. I just like, you know what, I'm getting ready anyway. I have an extra 30 minutes. Why not sit down and create a mini episode? Because it's something that I've been thinking about and wanting to do, but I haven't done it yet for a number of reasons. But here I am, showing you that it is so possible. Now I have to go pick up my laundry because it's done. And I live in a dorm, so I don't have laundry in my room. But that is my spiel for the day. So I'm gonna keep up these mini episodes probably every Friday. I post episodes every Wednesday. If you don't know, full-length episodes that don't have a video, but maybe they will. I don't know. We'll see. Bye. Okay, guys. Make it worth living for yourself. Yeah. Bye.